Hey, this is Bill from the Landscaper's Edge. Today I want to make a quick video about utility bodies or service bodies. These are useful for a lot of different trades. This is a landscaping channel, so let's talk about the usefulness for landscapers in particular. Typically irrigation contractors, if you do any landscape lighting, wiring, stuff like that, it's going to be useful as well. This utility body here happens to be a Knapheide brand. This is their 600 series body. It is the most popular body that they sell. I'm at a Ram dealership today, so this body is mounted on a Ram 2500 chassis. This one is a steel body. In New England, this can be a tough thing. We deal with the salt and the rust issues here. Knapheide, and I'm sure other manufacturers do something similar, but they do an e-coating before they paint the body. That is to help with rust prevention. Another thing they do is, if you look underneath this body, there is a undercoating under there to help prevent rust. In New England, the salt usually wins. Eventually you are going to get some rust, but the idea is to keep the body in service as long as possible. This body here weighs about 900 pounds. They also offer an aluminum version of this same body. It cuts your weight in half, which is pretty cool. It increases your payload. As you know, aluminum is not going to rust out like the steel does. So that's a great option. It is more expensive. This 600 series body, as you can see, has 3 storage bins on each side. The other side is going to be a mirror image of this one, which can be stocked with different custom shelving, whatever fits your business need. Some of these bodies also have a flip top box. This lid will flip up. This one doesn't have it. It will provide extra storage, which is cool for fittings or anything you want to store up there. It is a little high up, so you do have to step up to get in there. Around the back of the truck here, you do have a storage bed like you would in a pickup truck. In this area, we use poly pipe for irrigation installs, so it comes in the big rolls. I know some parts of the country use PVC, other stuff. It's just not popular in our region, so for us, rolls of pipe in the back. This one still has a hitch on it so you can tow. In New England here, we have to winterize all our systems, so a lot of times we are towing a compressor around in the fall to get all that winterization done. Some compressors are skid mount. They'll put them right in the back here, which works as well, but you have some flexible options. Some things to look for in a good utility body setup. You want to have great quality materials, what they use for steel, the weather sealing they use around all the doors to keep your tools and parts and anything you have in there safe. You also want to look at hinge material. This one has stainless steel hinges. That's a great option because those tend to rust first because they're so thin. Another thing that this body has, which is awesome, is it has a power lock system with a remote. Instead of going around and locking each individual door, and you may forget to lock something, you can just hit one button, it'll lock it, one button unlocks it. Great time saver right there. There are a ton of advantages to the utility body truck. All the storage space, your ability to lock it, keep it watertight, keep your truck stocked up at all times so you're ready to go for a service call or for an install. You could leave in an instant and go get it done, especially if you have somebody working for you. Some disadvantages to the utility body: if you were to get in any type of an accident or the body were to get damaged, you would have to have it repaired by a qualified shop or even the manufacturer. It is possible to replace these sides and these panels, but it does cost quite a bit to get the repairs done. I would say if you go with the steel body, you are eventually going to deal with those rust issues depending on how long you keep the truck. Another thing to consider is resale value. There are only a limited number of contractors who are out there looking for a utility body on the used market. So when you go to sell the truck or trade it in, you might lose some value there because it is such a specialized unit. So this Knapheide body that we've checked out today is just one example of many styles out there. Knapheide has hundreds of pages in their catalog of different types of bodies they make. Also look at brands like Redding, Duramag, Stahl. They all make their version of a utility body. Overall, if you're in the irrigation business and you do quite a bit of irrigation work, I'd say buying a dedicated utility body is 100% useful. You're going to be able to store all your fittings, keep them safe and locked. You don't have to unload and load every morning to go out to a service call or an install. Thank you for watching today. I hope you found this video informative. I'm going to be putting content like this out on a weekly basis. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. It's the best way to support me so I can keep making videos just like this. I'm Bill Quigley, and this is the Landscaper's Edge.